Dollar. Dirt and money, no soul. Had to go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack and flip for my foes. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar. Let me watch out for my partners. Keep my money long, get my team strong. Let me run away from my problems.
Yo, what's good, original crew, man? Ooh, sorry. I know I killed somebody's eardrum. We're back, man. That came out louder than I wanted it to. Oh, man, we got a new Dairy visual, man. We got the Scariest Kids show. Quote, unquote. What's a Scary Kids show? Oh, real monsters. Now, that might have been scary for some kids back in the day.
Scary Kids show?
Or, like, cartoon-wise. But anything other than that, Are You Afraid of the Dark used to be. Kids used to be afraid of that joint back in the day. And there was a kids show.
Yeah.
Goosebumps.
I loved Goosebumps.
Was scary to some kids. It was a kids show.
To some. But I used to love Goosebumps.
But that's if you're talking about like animated, all real monsters, maybe. You know what I'm saying? Our generation. But I don't know. But we're gonna find out today, man. Hey, make sure y'all check out the links in you got it cold in here in the description box.
Down below. Sorry, y'all.
You already know where to go if you want to first support. All you got to do is check out down below. Also, if you enjoyed today's visuals.
Knock it in with a thumbs up.
Did you drop the air more?
I think the temperature has dropped.
Yeah, man. It's cold in here now. All right, let's go. Let's check it out. Let's see what it's about, man. Let's get it.
So the other day, I made a video talking about some shows I loved as a kid. And reminiscing on all those old shows that brought joy to me reminded me of one that brought fear to me. I know everything scared me as a kid, but this was different, okay? Because this show not only scared me, but it also scared millions. And that show was Courage the Cowardly Dog. If you never watched this show, what's wrong with you? Today, ladies and gentlemen, I'll be going over Courage the Cowardly Dog, and I'll be going over 3 of the scariest episodes from the show. And in the end, I'll go over the scariest Courage episode I've ever watched. So y'all know the drill. Grab your popcorn, get your stuffed animal, and try not to. First episode I'm starting with, the House of Discontent. I'm gonna let y'all know now, every time they play this episode, I just leave my living room. Straight up. This episode starts with us seeing my boy Courage and his family trying to plant a flower in the middle of the night. I ain't no gardener, but is that optimal? And since they live in the literal middle of nowhere, which is pretty much a desert, it don't want to grow. They even tried doing some seance to help, but nothing. And it ain't a Courage the Cowardly Dog episode without Eustace complaining. He starts saying he's done trying to plant stuff, that he's never trying again. I mean, how many times did y'all try for y'all to be doing these seances and blood sacrifices and stuff? We then come back to the crib and we see Muriel doing dishes. You know, chilling, scrub-a-dub-dubbing, when she hears a voice telling her to get out. And Muriel thought it was just her age. She thought she was senile. But no, it was real. The kitchen drawers and utensils and food start going everywhere. Looked like it was a poltergeist in the crib. Even Eustace wasn't safe. Before he could hop in the bathroom wall started breaking down. Water going everywhere. Look at Eustace cry. What could have been causing this? Well, after they fall into the basement of the house, Courage, Eustace, and Muriel look up to see a giant floating head. This is the spirit of the harvest moon. And he used to scare the boo-boo out of me as a kid. He always reminded me of an evil version of the floating head from Power Rangers. And it actually scarred me. The dark eyes or lack of eyes, his glowing white skin, and there was something about his face being saggy that just threw me off. No joke, he's in my top 5 scariest spirits on TV. Right below Cole from Avatar. That do terrify. He's here to tell them to get the hell out. Get out! Why? Because Eustace doesn't respect the land they live on. Come on. Now why we gotta punish everyone for one dude's mistake? That ain't fair. I used to hate when they did that in school. Off topic, but I remember back in high school, I was on the track team for like a month. And this one time we were running a 5K, which was already horrible. That's like 3 miles. And when we finished, one of the captains told us we had to run it again. All because this one kid in the back was just running too slow. Man, we were all pissed at him. And the kid felt really bad about it. Like, really bad. Even I feel bad looking back on it now because we jumped the out of him after practice. The spirit though. He told them they can stay in their home if they manage to grow a plant. Okay.
That's what you used to run, right? Or y'all run longer?
Longer. Longer.
How far y'all used to run?
It's been so long, but it's more than 3 miles.
She used to do cross country, y'all. For those, no.
I used to be running.
You just running.
And it was so miserable.
For how many hours?
Oh man, we used to get to the track probably about 8 in the morning. These are like on days we don't have school.
Yeah, like Saturdays.
Yeah, like a Saturday or something like
Which
that.
is
like
typical.
8. Man.
We ain't seen the kids run through the neighborhood in a minute though. around here.
I seen them running.
They used to run through the neighborhood.
I seen two. Well, not the school. I seen two running the other morning. But I think they was just running on their own accord. But, and I think we used to leave probably around maybe 4:30.
Damn, yeah.
We used to be but we had rest. We had downtime.
But y'all running all day?
We'd be on the trail. We walk. And then we do different type of drills. We used to just do it was just a lot of little stuff. But I had to quit. You know why?
Yeah. Your condition, but other than that, you think you still be?
Probably. I think I'll be probably in the best shape of my life.
Seems like I would have had a scholarship. I love running.
After practice, the spirit does give them a chance though. He tells them they can stay in their home if they manage to grow a plant. Okay, that's not that bad. By midnight, this is another one of those things that scared me in this episode. They're expected to revive a dead plant by midnight, and it's 11:50. I'm like 8 years old watching this. My mind immediately goes to, what if this guy was in my crib? I don't know how to grow a plant in 10 minutes. I don't know how to grow a plant, period. I even know division yet? I knew if he spawned in my crib, it would have been rapture me. I mean, even these dudes barely made it out, because Eustace was still refusing to even try to plant. So Courage does what he normally has to do and tries to save his family. And he was putting out all the stops on this plant, giving it light, serenading it, a blood transfusion. Nothing was working. See, he messed up. He ain't giving mouth to mouth. Courage tries to run inside and use a leaking valve for water, but Baldy over here was practically melting their house, so the water turned into sand. But Courage had one more idea. He takes advantage of the heat and uses Eustace's sweat to water the plant, and it works. The plant grows. Eustace takes all the credit for it, but the spirit was satisfied. See, this one wasn't that bad because it had a good ending, but I can't say the same for the rest of them. Next one is
Freaky Fred.
Just off the name alone, you know it's gonna be something weird. Now, this episode didn't really make me run away from my TV or anything like the last one, but it left me feeling uneasy, unsettled. This one starts with some creepy narration on the bus by this shadowy figure talking about how naughty he is. This dude is Fred, Muriel's nephew. And I already know I'm gonna get unk jokes, but he really makes me grateful for my niece and nephew, because this dude is weird. According to Eustace, he's a freak. Not that kind. Eustace says he's a freaky guy who owns a freaky barbershop where he does who knows what, but it's probably freaky. And Eustace, was something we could finally agree on, says he doesn't want that freak anywhere near his home. Yeah, I don't blame you, because when we finally see how this dude looks, oh my goodness! Y'all know me. I hate to judge off appearances. Even in this show, they taught us not to judge a book by its cover. Remember that one episode with the super ugly hunchback dude? He was chopped, but he was cool people. But this dude, he may not have the hunchback, but he got that mad scientist hair, lanky, slender arms. Are his eyes green? And then the worst thing off his appearance was his smile. Oh my goodness. Every time he saw someone, especially Courage, why are you looking at Courage like that? He always revealed those janky teeth. I mean, no surprise there. They said he's British. But, come on, bro. Looks like you be smoking cigarettes for a living. Big smile too, looking like he swallowed a whole watermelon slice. But his smile wasn't the only thing that was off about him. We also know he's a barber, and there ain't nothing inherently wrong with being a barber. You know, there's different passions in the world. Some people like making art, making music, making food. I mean, bro, I come from a race of people who can be three things: a baseball player, a deadbeat father, or a barber. So it's perfectly fine with me if someone likes cutting hair. But Fred, he really likes cutting hair, to the point where it seems like it's some sort of fetish or kink for him. I'm not even joking either. I understood this as a kid watching this. They played that.
Cause dude look like he twerking a little bit while he cutting the hair. He throwing that thing.
Let me see, cause I didn't see all that.
He really likes cutting hair, to the point where it seems like it's some sort of fetish or kink for him. I'm not even joking either. I understood this as a kid watching this. They played that creepy, cheerful music when he was fantasizing or reminiscing on cutting hair. During his flashbacks, you would see him get all geeked to see hair. Like, bro, he's sweating from excitement. You know how excited you gotta be for it to make you nervous? This ain't regular. And once I heard him say that line about how he gets in a certain mood, I knew what kind of stuff he was on. That episode ends with Fred getting arrested after Courage gets trapped in the bathroom with him, of all places. Trapped in the bathroom with a random relative.
Trapped in the closet.
And he shaves off all of Courage's hair, leaving a message on Courage's butt. With love, Fred. Yeah, this dude is a freak.
Yeah.
But floating white heads and freaky dudes named Fred have nothing on the last one I'm about to go over.
I ain't gonna lie, Fred is a freak though.
Yeah, Fred on something else.
He on freaky time, you know what I'm saying? Like Mr. Freaky man.
This is the one that made me and everyone else who watched this show growing up have nightmares. Like, I don't remember the first time I peed myself, but I do remember the last time, and it was when I watched this episode. last week. This episode starts different than the other two. It opens up and we're in the middle of a police chase. You know how desperate or bored them cops gotta be to chase someone into the middle of nowhere? There could be someone getting robbed in your city right now, looking like some NYC MTA cops. Priorities all the way messed up. The people or animals, I should say, being chased are these two cats. I always putting cats into stuff, trying to send shots. And why are they being chased? Well, apparently the cops from earlier had a right to be this desperate because these two stole a precious artifact. And this thing must have been very precious because one of the cats gets the bright idea to bury it out of fear of being caught with it. I don't really see the point in this. Like, was it weighing y'all down? You're in a car. That freaking 2-foot hat you got on looks like it'll weigh you down more. But whatever this thing they were burying was, it must have had some bad juju on it or something. Because the second these two cats get back in the car and are about to take off, the road becomes foggy. A mysterious figure appears. And they get packed up. Yeah, some bugs spawned in, surrounded their car, and they were gone. Like, who's responsible for this? Shino? Conveniently though, where these two cats, R.I.P., buried this artifact was right across the street from Courage's crib. Where we see the next morning, Courage digs it up. See, this is why I'm feeling bad for Courage at some point. He even through too much to still be doing all this curiosity stuff. He brings a thing he dug up back to Eustace and Muriel, and we all know Eustace's miserable self never liked anything new in his life, so he immediately throws it out. But while Long Chin Eustace is complaining about Courage, you stupid dog, the news comes on the TV talking about this priceless artifact that was stolen by these two criminals. I'm sorry, I know this is off topic, but what's up with all these dudes having the syndrome chin? Turns out though, the artifact that these dudes stole was not trash like Eustace said. It was actually priceless, worth millions. And Eustace may be a miserable old man, but he truly is a paper chaser. Cause the second you heard moolah, bread, money was involved, he went and retrieved it. But this was a mistake because Eustace wanting to keep the slab was triggering something in it, something dark. Luckily though, this ginger mustache fellow comes by to retrieve the slab and stop this potential thing from being triggered. And you know Courage was in full agreement. He started hitting his Eustace starts asking the dude how much bread he's trying to offer for the slab. And unfortunately for Courage, this dude wasn't offering any money. Just a tote bag. Like what the? Do I look like a Midtown Manhattan girl? Eustace declines, but I would have taken that tote bag a million times over what came next. Because later that night, while Eustace is rocking back and forth, imagining all the things he'd buy with the money, they hear the door rattling. Eustace goes outside to check what's going on, and this moment right here is what traumatized me, you, your brother, your mama, and anyone else who watched this show. Eustace goes to check what's happening and sees this thing, this 3D 4K resolution 3 strands of hair having mummy. Yo, I can't explain to y'all how unsettling it was watching this as a kid. I mean, look at his chin. Mind you, this was playing the latest like 5 p.m. But it still terrified me so much I'd have to cover my eyes. I don't know if it was his voice, the whole the way he was moving his body, or both. But this dude was too much. He tells Eustace if he doesn't return the slab, he will be cursed and visited by 3 plagues, each getting worse than the last. Oh my goodness, give me the heebie-jeebies remembering it. But Eustace don't care about that. He then starts asking the mummy how much he gonna pay for the slab. And the mummy straight up ignores Eustace asking that, which y'all know what that means. Broke boy, you ain't nothing but a broke boy. Eustace slams the door and that mummy did not waste time. He immediately starts flooding their home. From the basement to the first floor to the attic. Look at Eustace, had enough time to grab a freaking snorkel before he even thought about helping his wife. Courage thankfully swims to the basement and pulls out the plug, but it wasn't over. That was only the beginning. The next plague was ear-screeching music. And this one may not have sounded like a big deal to me when I was a kid because all early 2000s music was great. But in 2025, this would be horrible. Imagine Cardi B blasting out like 210 decibels. Oh my goodness, that'd be torture. Courage eventually finds a solution to that plague too, but Eustace still didn't want to give up the dang slab. With Eustace still not complying came the 3rd plague. And King Ramsey aside, this is the scariest part of this episode. The 3rd plague was a swarm of bugs. I know some of y'all right now are like, oh seriously? Bugs are scary? Yes, they are. Have y'all seen how a swarm of bugs looks? Look. And I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be locusts too, so this is like biblical.
You say you hate seeing them all?
I hate seeing them all together.
Like a pack of
thinking about it now. Like,
bugs, just like they did earlier to those 2 cats, R.I.P., ravaged through everything. And Eustace, with no other choice, says maybe it's time to let go of the slab. So Courage takes it and tosses it, and it stops. Everything's okay. It's looking like a happy ending. But Eustace had to go and mess it up. Since all the plagues were over, he tells the mummy he don't got any more tricks left in his bag. So technically, the slab is his. Which sounds smart, but then you remember, he can just run it back. The episode ends with Courage and Muriel chilling in the broken crib, and Eustace now trapped in the same slab that he was feeding for. I think there's a metaphor here, but I don't really feel like it. That was pretty much all the Courage episodes I found really scary, at least as a kid. As an adult, the scariest ones are definitely the Butcher Pig one and the Perfection one. Ugh, made my skin crawl. Comment down below the ones you guys found the scariest. And before you go, I'm also thinking about doing a confessions video. I've seen some people I enjoy watching do the same with their community, so I thought it'd be fun to do it with you guys. So I'm gonna leave a little Google form to fill out in the comments and on my IG. Go follow it. And chill out, it's anonymous, so no need to worry about waking them to banging on your door at 2:52 a.m. So yeah, fill it out, pretty please. And moral of the story? We jumped the frick out of him after practice.
The question is, did he come back and then he start running faster? Cause I hate to get beat up every day. Have you ever had somebody get beat up like every day for something? Like the same person, like every day they probably like.
I've seen people get bullied every day.
Well, no, it's not bullied.
Beyond that, nah.
Yeah.
Nah. Hey man, y'all spam us up. Y'all let us know y'all thoughts about it for us in the comment section down below. I think we still had some way more scary things growing up. Like,
did you used to watch this? Did you watch it?
Like one show we had, it was a movie, but we were supposed to watch it. On,
yeah.
We were supposed to watch it on Patreon. We never ended up getting to it, but we might do it for Halloween.
Oh, that'd be nice for Halloween.
Don't look under the bed.
Yeah.
We might have to watch this for Halloween. How long is it? It shouldn't be that long. Ooh, it's an hour and 40 minutes. Oh, yeah. No, for real. It might be still dope, though.
No, we could definitely
we done did videos that long.
Yeah, so we could definitely do that. That'd be cool.
Bring your popcorn, you know. Come have movie night. Ooh, that would be dope. Y'all spam us up. Let us know y'all thoughts about it for us in the comment section down below. But until next time, y'all know how it go, man. I do go by the name DJ New Kid. This is we are. We out.
Go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack of flip for my folks. Dollar.